Ezra Levant here in Dublin, Ireland. We're on our way home from our investigative journalism in the Isle of Man, which is just off the coast of Ireland. That's the tax haven where Canada's new Prime Minister, Mark Carney, has been stashing his assets. But on our way back, we learned that there was a huge rally against mass immigration in Dublin while we were here. So we extended our stay for a few hours. We're coming back right away. But I wanted to take in this mass rally because I've seen this happen throughout Ireland over the last year or so. There's no political party in Ireland that's against mass immigration, which is astonishing because 1 in 5 people on this island is now a newcomer. And many of them come here under false pretenses. If you know the map, Ireland is an island, but the northern part is called Northern Ireland, and it's actually part of the United Kingdom, the UK. So what happens are fake refugees get in a boat and cross the English Channel, where they're welcomed by the crazy Labour government there. And then they make their way to Northern Ireland and just walk across the border into Ireland itself and claiming to be refugees, except for, of course, there's no such thing as a refugee from the United Kingdom. It is a free, safe place. By definition, they're fake refugees. They're lying. And I don't understand why Ireland is doing this to itself. Ireland is not guilty of some original sin. I mean, Ireland itself did not have an empire around the world. It didn't colonize people, but it feels like it is being colonized. We were in Dublin last night, and I have to say, in the city center, we didn't see a single Irish person. We didn't hear any English spoken, let alone Gaelic. I don't understand what Ireland is doing it for itself, to itself. There's only one Ireland. I mean, there is an Irish diaspora around the world, including in Boston and other places, in Canada too. But there is only one Ireland. Why are they de-Irishing Ireland? I don't get it. I think Italy should be Italian. I think France should be French. I don't understand it. And what is expected today is a large march, and I believe it will be large, and that's why we've extended our journey by a few hours to make sure we were here. Because last year we came, and it was a huge rally in the thousands. And it was a people's movement because there is no political party in Ireland that champions the cause of limited immigration. Anyways, we're standing in an absolutely beautiful place. It's called the Garden of Remembrance, and you can see that's the theme of it. The sunken garden is in the shape of a cross. There's some beautiful flowers and statues, a very solemn place. The march is going to start here, and it's going to walk down, if I'm not mistaken, to the Customs House, which is on the River Liffey, and it's a very symbolic, historic place. Earlier, I saw a picture on social media that Conor McGregor, the great MMA fighter, was here, and we hurried up to get down here to catch him, but we missed him. I understand he may well be at the rally himself. He's indicated an interest in running for president or other political office. I'm not sure if he wanted to run for president or prime minister. I'm not sure his plans. Hopefully we'll have a chance to talk to him. Some people would say, oh, that's just a PR move. But that's what people said when Donald Trump came down that golden escalator in Trump Tower in 2015. They said, oh, that's just Donald Trump being Donald Trump. Well, no, he was transforming his public capital, his social capital, into political capital. And he took the establishment by force, by storm. And remember, Conor McGregor just recently, just on St. Patrick's Day, in fact, visited the United States and had an audience with Donald Trump and various other Trump administration officials. So he certainly sounds like he's serious about it. I mean, McGregor is a fighter. He also has different brands. He's backing, he's got a pub, a very popular pub in town. I think he's backing a girl band, like a band. So he has other business interests like Trump did, but I think he's serious. And like Trump, I think he spots an opportunity. Donald Trump was the only one to say, we've got to close the borders, full stop. We've got to build a wall. And that was so dramatically counter to the establishment that he burst through, upending the establishment. Could Conor McGregor do the same? It would certainly electrify this movement. And here's the thing. In Ireland, there is no party that is against this peaceful invasion of migrants. And I don't get it. I'll be honest with you. I'm not an expert in Ireland. First time I came here was actually a year ago for this rally last year. But from what little I knew about Ireland, I understood that it was rather a nationalist place, that they believed in expelling foreign domination, that they believed in centuries of rebellion against the Brits. And one of the political parties in their parliament is called Sinn Féin, which was affiliated with, I mean, which some would say was the peaceful side of the IRA. And their entire raison d'etre was booting out foreigners who were taking over. And I just don't understand why Sinn Féin is now to throw the borders open to the whole world. And I say again, these are bogus refugees. They are not refugees. There is no direct flight from Syria to Dublin. When people walk across the border from Northern Ireland, they are coming from a peaceful place. By definition, you cannot be a refugee if you're coming in from Northern Ireland. Anyways, that's a bit of the scene I'm setting here. The local time is 12:17. The march is not yet expected to start until 2 p.m., so about an hour and 45 minutes from now. Last year it was quite large. I can see a crowd gathering on the street there. I'd say it still numbers less than 100, but if last year's any guide, there will be thousands. I'll be here all morning, actually into the afternoon. It starts officially at 2. And then we'll be getting straight home to Canada because, of course, we've got our big day coming up on Monday, Election Day. I'm going to sign off now, but follow along at migrantreports.com. I'm going to put other videos up on that site and tweets, and you can follow me on Twitter at Ezra Levant. Why am I here? Why am I covering this? The same reason we cover mass immigration in the United Kingdom and sometimes in the Netherlands and in France, because it's a global theme. And what I say to folks back home is when I travel to places like the United Kingdom or Ireland, I call it a dystopian time machine. What happens in mass immigration here today will happen in Canada tomorrow. So I think it's good to listen and learn, and it'll be interesting to see the opposition that mounts today. I'm going to sign off now, but follow along at migrantreports.com.